Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Secretary of State for Culture, Media and Sport Lisa Nandy appeared on the ITV breakfast show to defend government spending. Labour MP Lisa Nandy claimed the PIP cuts, which will affect 800,000 disabled people, is actually a reform to encourage people back to work. Appearing on ITV's Good Morning Britain, she was challenged by Kate Garraway over the government allocating a £900 million spend for sporting events and grassroots sporting facilities. Kate brutally asked, "The government's own figures say that 800,000 people are going to lose at least some of their personal independent payments, their PIP, so, for all the great things you've described there," adding, "When cash is tight, is it right?" Nandy responded, "Well, the point of what we're doing with PIP is not to save money. It's to reform a system that is fundamentally broken. It's right to say that the welfare bill has spiraled out of control, but the system is neither protecting the people who most need it, nor is it helping those who cannot get into work. And I know so many people in my own constituency and my own family who have found the system to be absolutely wanting when it comes to achieving their ambitions of getting into work. You say 800,000 people will lose some kind of hit under this reform. But what we also are doing is putting a lot of money, £1 billion, into employment advice. We're expanding the access to work scheme that can pay for things like taxes for people who've got mobility issues to get to work. We're providing specialist employment advice, and we're working directly with employers to make sure that we've got the jobs available for people who need them, including through the sort of initiative I just announced today, where these major sporting events create jobs and growth in every part of the country. The chances of being in poverty are halved if you're in work. So yes, there will be people under these reforms who lose their personal independence payment. But the point of these reforms is that those people will get into work and be able to live better lives as a consequence," Nandy said. Earlier in the interview, Nandy had claimed spending £900 million on the new sporting initiatives was the best use of public money. The Secretary of State for Culture, Media and Sport said, "It's a significant commitment by this government to our belief in the power of sports. It's not just that. It opens up opportunities to young people. For the first time, we saw that with the amazing success of the Lionesses recently, where now I have the best problem in government, which is how to keep up with demand from young girls who are clamoring to get more involved in football. It provides confidence. When you have a great grassroots facility where you can go and play and be part of a team and be coached and mentored, it can really change lives. But it's also that these big sporting events, where 500 million of the announcements today will go towards hosting, bring enormous economic benefit to the UK. So the Euros 2028 alone is forecast to be worth £2.4 billion to the UK economy. That's people coming to the UK. It's them staying in hotels. It's them spending money in local shops and businesses. And crucially, it's in every part of the United Kingdom, not just some. Good Morning Britain, GMB, is one of the United Kingdom's most watched morning shows, routinely drawing audiences in excess of 1.5 million viewers on weekdays. Known for its lively mix of news, human interest stories, and hard-hitting interviews, GMB occupies a unique space in British media. Part infotainment, part public forum. Over the years, it has become a key battleground for politicians eager to shape public perception early in the day. In this case, Lisa Nandy, who took up the role of Secretary of State for Culture, Media and Sport in the latest cabinet reshuffle, was invited to justify recent controversial spending decisions by the government. At the time of her appearance, the UK was grappling with a cost of living crisis, rising inflation, and mounting pressures on public services. The government had come under fire for proposing cuts to personal independence payment, PIP, which provides crucial financial support to hundreds of thousands of disabled people. Simultaneously, ministers announced a £900 million investment in hosting major sporting events, notably the UEFA European Football Championship 2028, the Euros 2028, and upgrading community sports facilities across the country. Critics accused the government of appealing to big sporting glamour, while punishing society's most vulnerable. It was into this fraught atmosphere that Nandi stepped on the GMB sofa. Lisa Nandy has represented the Wigan constituency in Greater Manchester since 2010. Before entering Parliament, she worked as an analyst and consultant in the charity sector, focusing on community cohesion after the 2001